So, good morning everybody, welcome to this video. Just a few updates about HMS Queen Elizabeth. Currently you're looking at a screenshot that was taken on Wednesday, the 19th of May. That was a screenshot from the HMS Warrior webcam of HMS Queen Elizabeth returning to Portsmouth. She returned to port due to bad weather, as it just made more sense for her to be alongside her jetty in her home port than out at sea, battling against elements. Although she is fully capable to be out in rough conditions. So the updates of HMS Queen Elizabeth, just a few news articles that were brought to my attention late last night. So, as I stated, well, actually this is quite a late news article. This was done by the Mail Online at 23 minutes past 7, just already stating what I've just mentioned, that HMS Queen Elizabeth had to come back to Portsmouth because of poor weather conditions forecast. This wasn't the news article that first prompted me to make this video. I had seen one that was published at 6 o'clock last night about HMS Queen Elizabeth departing Portsmouth early, ironically due to poor weather conditions. So the next news article is heavy winds are forecasted for the weekend. So that's why HMS Queen Elizabeth is going to depart Portsmouth early, otherwise her deployment to the Far East, obviously that would be interrupted, that would be put back. So she's going to make a break for it, if you like, to put it that way, 12 hours earlier than planned. I do keep monitoring the Royal Navy website, because it does have shipping movements for Portsmouth, and HMS Queen Elizabeth has not been stated to leave. So whether she was meant to go on Sunday but she's going to go Saturday instead, but I'm sure in one of these news articles it stated Friday, but we'll see as we're going through. So yeah, it says here on the Evening Standard, poor weather conditions including 50 mph winds expected on Friday, so that's obviously today, forced the Royal Navy to change its plan and bring the carrier area into port. So that's obviously referring to Wednesday, that poor weather conditions were expected. Interestingly enough, it does say here the HMS Queen Elizabeth was brought back early from exercise strike carrier to avoid the worst of the weather, and most of the other carrier strike group ships have stopped at Devonport till they regroup once the carrier has sailed again. So, by the sounds of it, there's bad weather expected sometime today and all over the weekend, and she's going to be deployed to avoid it. Another news article which is interesting is the nationalnews.com, which sort of touches on what I've stated in other videos that I've made about HMS Queen Elizabeth and her strike group and the deployment. And the headline is UK's HMS Queen Elizabeth to form powerful armada with French nuclear powered carrier, which I already stated that she's going to meet up with the Charles de Gaulle, which is France's only aircraft carrier. She is nuclear powered, but underneath that heading, that title, it goes the likelihood of Britain's new warship flexing its might on maiden deployment is growing, and I have stated that I think there's a high chance of some sort of conflict due to China already stating officially their, I'll say dislike, I don't want to use too powerful term, such as like hey or swear words, which apparently YouTube don't particularly like. So yeah, China's already officially stated their dislike to HMS Queen Elizabeth sailing through the South China Sea. So I'm just reading here to see if there's any other information that I think you guys will like. Don't really want to make this a long video, just really want to let you guys know that I'm keeping an eye on the situation, and I will take more screenshots of HMS Queen Elizabeth when she does depart. That's if they change the shipping movements so it's public knowledge that she's leaving at a particular time. So it says there's likelihood of HMS Queen Elizabeth demonstrating her strength when she heads on the 6-month deployment in the coming days is growing, with strikes against terrorist targets in Syria and Iraq being considered. Further, the carriers could be used against potential R06 anti-ship missiles installations in Yemen, if it has decided they pose an immediate threat. Defence chiefs have emphasised that the 65,000-ton warship will lead an extremely potent force when it teams up with the French nuclear powered carrier. So there's the following statement by the Ministry of Defence's Director Generals. I read it all. For you guys, there will be a very significant link up with the French Navy in the Mediterranean with the Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier and Queen Elizabeth, which will come together and exercise together, said Angus Lapsley, the MOD's Director General Strategy. This will help, among other things, underline just how potent the UK-French combined expeditionary force can be. So, as I've already stated, the United Fleet of more than a dozen of the world's most modern warships, including Britain's Type 45 missile destroyers and astute Hunter killer submarines, will be the strongest force seen in the Mediterranean for decades. So that's also interesting. It's got States submarines and not submarine. In all the other news articles I have read, it is stated that the carrier strike group will be consisting of an astute class submarine. This state's submarine, sir. She might have two, unless it's just a bit of a typo and they've put submarines by mistake. So, in case anybody who's new to my channel and just tuning in for this video, once the carrier strike group composed of 6 warships accompanying HMS Queen Elizabeth leaves the Arabian Sea, in the summer it will set sail to make 4 lengthy stops in Asia, in Singapore, India, South Korea and Japan. The potential for further flashpoint will come when it enters the South China Sea. The British government has yet to confirm whether HMS Queen Elizabeth will make a highly symbolic but prerogative passage through the Taiwan Strait just off the coast of mainland China. I have picked up on this point before, and what you've stated is that the British government are debating, like it says in this article, which route exactly to take through the South China Sea, because it is prerogative. It's sort of like perking the tiger, but they have already done that by doing this deployment. Now, I am not suggesting or stating that the Royal Navy should cancel this carrier strike group deployment. No, I am proud of the Royal Navy and I support it fully, and I am so glad that this deployment is going ahead. But they've already perked the tiger, if you like, because China has stated that this deployment, they're not happy with it. So I have stated that I truly believe it doesn't matter what route they take through the South China Sea, it's going to end up with the same result. So guys, that's it really. There is a new one, another news article, but I can't access it. It's by The Telegraph, and the headline is British jets fire missiles at sea for the first time in 15 years as new aircraft carriers deployed. So I'm not quite sure what that news article's about, but anyway, I just wanted, like I said, to do this quick video. I can't believe it's turned into a 15-minute video, but the main point I wanted to get across is HMS Queen Elizabeth is deploying early, which also means the USS the Sullivans will deploy as well, as she is docked at the minute in Portsmouth. So, guys, I've just quickly pulled upon the HMS Warrior webcam, and I do believe the two ships you can see there, just above the mouse, and there are batch 1 or 2 river class vessels. Because I looked on marinetraffic.com yesterday. Yeah, they are HMS Severn and HMS Mersey. Positions received 1 minute ago for HMS Severn and 2 minutes for HMS Mersey. I can't see any other ships on radar, if you like. I'm just checking outside. Devonport. Now I can't see anything, and by the looks of it the camera hasn't moved yet. It has stated the HMS Warrior's webcam web page that it moves every 10 seconds between 7 and 5. Looks like they were a bit slow this morning. I've been looking at the web pages, like I say, marine traffic, to see if I could see any of the vessels about, but no. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. If you like these sort of videos, it'd be greatly appreciated. You could let me know. I'm sorry that I sort of go off on a tangent and sort of digress a little bit, but I'm just so enthusiastic about the Royal Navy and what they stand for and what they're doing. So thank you, and I'll see you very soon for more videos about the Royal Navy.